Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go courtside for the player introduction.
Starting at center, Chris Kaman. Starting at guard, Coutinho Mobley. Starting at the other guard, Sam Cassell. Starting at forward, Corey Maggette. Starting at the other forward, Elton Brand. The coach, Mike Dunleavy.
LA gains control of the tip, and they look to get things started here. Ten on the shot clock. Here's Brand. Sets it up. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. Finger rolls good. Cassell from close range. Cassell is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. First shot is good. Cassell gets them both. The Clippers are stifling their opponents tonight. Jones defended by Mobley. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
He did a terrific job of going at the ball handler and come up with the steal.
Jones challenged the three and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
The shot counted for two. No good from three-point land. Brand soars for the rebound. Only 5 to get a shot off. Able to hit from downtown.
Now that is something he does pretty well. He's able to ignore the defender coming in for the block, keeps his focus on the release, and nails the jumper.
A nice job of keeping his concentration to hit that shot. Comes up empty. Brand with another rebound. Defended hard by Jones. Brand at the basket. The setup by Cassell. Setting it up. Jones up with the shot. Misses the two.
Mobley extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
Ten to put it up. Four left on the clock. Martin with the rejection.
His timing was perfect. That was a spectacular block.
That should help energize his teammates at the defensive end. McGetty takes it away.
You know, part of playing good team basketball is getting back down the floor to protect the basket.
Jones working from the middle. Launches from the perimeter. Can't hit, can't get the tipper. We're seeing tremendous defensive pressure being applied by McGetty. McGetty gets him to go.
McGetty with the pump fake and the step, and he puts it in for two.
Knocked away by Kenyon.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
Cassell called for stepping out of bounds. Reaches over and blocked it from behind. Kenyon, nobody able to come up with that loose ball. He doesn't go for the fake. The shot erased by Kenyon. Out of bounds, last touch by the Clippers. Anthony guarded by Brand. Deflected. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Oh, rejected. Elton Brand. That was great timing by Brand. Ten on the shot clock. Kenyon with defenders all over him.
Cassell is showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on an alley-oop.
It doesn't go.
Mobley was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
The Nuggets playing airtight defense. Kenyon Martin with the big-time rejection.
He's a great shot blocker, Marv. Kenyon's arguably one of the best defenders at the power forward.
Blocks it.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Brand. Blocked by Kenyon. Advances up court. Shot clock's at 5. 3 on the clock. Cassell, final tick. The two's no good. He could not get a clean look and had to rush it.
That wasn't the shot he wanted, but it was the only one he had. The defense doing a great job that time, and the shot clock was about to expire.
He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Anthony. Brand working underneath. Sam Cassell with a nice assist.
Marv, you may not know this, but Sam is a very personable guy. In fact, he's quite a character. He's constantly talking to his teammates, his opponents, the officials, or anyone else who will listen to him. He just plain likes to talk.
Drains it from downtown.
Millard with a nice assist that time. The recognition of the defense coming and getting it to his teammate at the last second. A spectacular play.
Clock's at 4. The delivery by Cassell.
Brand had to double clutch to avoid the block. He absorbs the defender's contact and hits it anyway. A tough shot that time.
He crosses over. Jones at the rim. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Mobley wide open, hits it for three. Batted away by McGetty. Martin puts it home. He'll go to the line for one shot. The Nuggets able to take advantage of the three-point play. Tight defense by Miller. A pretty pass by Cassell.
He made eye contact and just put it up there where he knew his guy would get it.
That's one for the highlight reel. Jones from in close with the gorgeous move. Takes the contact, adjusts his shot in midair, and gets it to go. Cassell is met by Miller. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Martin with the foul. That's his second personal, second team foul. Brand able to hit from the line. 2 for 2. The Nuggets trying to keep pace with their opponents, bring some new players into the game. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Jones with a jump shot, good off the tip.
A nice job of getting to that miss for the basket.
Cassell with the ball.
Kenyon made a nice move to get open for the alley-oop, but couldn't put it down.
Tomahawks it through. That was a disappointing play on the defensive end.
Where was the help?
And a timeout.
Los Angeles.
4 new players coming into the game for the Clippers. Ball's passed around by the Clippers. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Richardson darting long distance, down to 5, and it's good. He shoots, guarded closely by Rooks.
Brand is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession.
Loose ball, out of bounds.
Piatkowski
Picked up by Anthony. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock.
Elton Brand.
Miller handling. Jones with, oh, what a block. Elton Brand. Loose ball, last touch by the Clippers. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Clippers. 10 to put it up. Rejected by Rooks. He takes it inside. Elton Brand with the emphatic dunk. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Can't get it to drop. Good anticipation by the defender.
He made him think he had a good look, then took it away quickly with some nice hustle.
Anthony with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Taken away by Brand. The first quarter comes to an end. The Clippers lead by 13. The Clippers are playing tight defense. Anthony stepped out of bounds. Backs him down. Brand from up close.
Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by Martin. Ten on the shot clock. Fires from the perimeter. No good from three-point line. No good from the perimeter. Hunter is on it. Anthony bringing it up court. Miller being played by Cassell. The feed by Miller hits it from the baseline.
Nuggets failed to communicate and help each other defensively.
The offensive player should not be allowed to penetrate that easily. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Martin. Guarded loosely at the perimeter by Brand. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Set up beautifully by Miller. Cassell taking a look from the right side. Smith rejects it. Puts it down with emphasis. Carmelo Anthony. Came in with a step outside the line. Solid defensive play by Cassell. Lays it up for two.
Miller is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
He puts one up. The Clippers are ahead by 8.
They look very, very confident shooting the basketball.
The defense has not looked strong during this stretch. Kenyon denies the shot. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Clippers. Anthony with his foot over the line. No good from the right of the circle. The defender using his size to full advantage.
That mismatch causing all kinds of problems for the shooter. Not a whole lot of daylight, and he has to adjust his shot just to get it over the taller man. That makes for tough shooting.
Brings it up court. Brand, low on the post, comes up with two. Miller covered by Cassell. The dish off by Miller. He's picked the defense apart with his passing tonight.
Well, Marv, he has that knack for getting the ball to his teammates where they can do something with it. It just seems natural for him, and that's why he's such a great playmaker.
Setting it up on the left. They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. From downtown, McGinney with the assist. Mobley is all over his man. Smith from point-blank range. Brand stays on his feet. Three to shoot. Smith launches it, misfires from the baseline.
This team is doing the right things on defense.
The shooter was pressured into a tough three-pointer by Cassell. Mobley right at the basket. No good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. Ten-second showing on the shot clock. The layup doesn't fall. Rebound secured by Kenyon. The spectacular dunk. Miller played by Cassell.
Just missed completing a spectacular alley-oop. The pass was there, but they just couldn't come up with the finish.
The Clippers are lucky that
he gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
Carmelo Anthony with the drive for two.
Carmelo has a very quick first step, and it allows him to gain separation from the defender. Once he gets to the rim, he's athletic enough to make adjustments midair to come away with a basket.
Anthony practically hugging his man defensively with the penetration at the basket. Mobley is fouled and it'll be charged to Hunter. He gets it to fall. They're at the line and ahead by a comfortable margin. Their coach really had them prepared well for this game.
Basketball runs through the veins of the Dunleavys. Mike's son, Mike Jr., was a standout at Duke and now plays in the NBA.
Off the mark from downtown. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Mobley. He takes it inside. Cassell being guarded closely, goes glass. Can't hit from downtown. The Clippers cleaning up the defensive glass nicely.
They don't give the opposition any opportunities to get the loose ball.
Hunter with a nice block. Patience being shown by the Nuggets. Smith lets it go from the perimeter. The assist by Miller.
He comes up with another assist. He has really done a nice job of keeping his teammates involved tonight.
Elton Brand, the strong finish. Ten to put it up. Anthony with position, finger rolls it for two.
Miller is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Cassell recovers the loose ball. Out of bounds, the officials say it's last touch by the Clippers. Miller defended by Cassell. 10 on the shot clock. What a pass.
Miller with a beautiful alley-oop. They made eye contact, and he delivered it perfectly.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Miller advances the ball. Layup's good. The Nuggets are looking to close this quarter out strong and make something happen in the second half. They've cut the lead to 6. Brand step on the line.
In the second quarter.
Here's Martin.
That mid-range area has been the Achilles heel for this defense. They just can't seem to stop the other team from taking those 15 to 18 footers. Points from that distance have been a big part of their offense.
Hunter with the sound defense comes up empty. Martin adds another rebound to his stats. Denver wants
Denver.
Tries one from the perimeter. Misfires from 3. Hunter is there. Smith has time. The perimeter shot is off the mark. He gets position and hauls in the offensive rebound.
The defender has to establish himself much better than that when the shot goes up. There is no way his man should get that much of an advantage on him on the rebounds.
Can't get it to fall from the baseline. Here's Anthony. The 3 is off the mark. They've come up with several offensive rebounds this quarter.
The other team is getting lazy on defense and needs to start controlling the boards at their own end.
Makes the first. He hits both. With the penetration, McGinty gets inside.
Kenyon
McGinney
Martin,
was hit on
first
the
foul
attempt
in
and
the
is sent to
final
the
2
line.
minutes.
Good on the first. Anderson is now checking in for the Nuggets.
Chris Anderson.
McGinney makes both free throws. Miller directing traffic from the left side. Smith challenged by Mobley.
Smith
Yes.
for 3.
Advances up court. Mobley with no room to breathe.
J.R. Smith.
Smith
That's
commits the
first
foul,
personal.
his first.
They are now in the penalty.
It drops. He makes them both. Mobley right up on his man.
Carmelo
Nice
Anthony.
basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Kamen with the jumper. Can't hit for 2. Anthony launching from downtown.
Anthony.
Halfway through this one, the Nuggets lead by 2. Here are the key players at the half. Martin returns to the floor for the Nuggets.
Kenyon Martin.
Completely handcuffed by McGinney. What a look.
Anthony made a quick
The
move to get
assistant,
open for the alley-oop.
number 24,
Great job by his
Elton
teammate to
Brand.
hit him with the pass.
Mobley from close range. Martin with the nice rebound.
He's doing a terrific job of establishing position for those boards. They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Smith on the rejection. Powers it through.
Elton Brand.
From underneath.
That was an exceptional play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the alley-oop.
Setting it up. Kamen at the basket. Too much contact. Did not adjust in time to make it fall. Hunter with the foul. That's his second personal. First team foul. Kamen makes his first. Hunter with a good effort. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Mobley with a tight-fisted defensive stand. Here's Anthony. Kenyon with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. He gets it to fall. Two for two. Cassell at the rim gets the finger roll.
Denver. Denver.
Johnson is coming off the bench for the Nuggets. Miller guarded by Cassell. The Nuggets passing the ball around the court. From the perimeter, draws iron and in. LA is struggling right now to slow down the other team.
They need to keep playing solid defense and hope that things turn around soon.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 4 left on the clock. Kenyon called for stepping out of bounds. He tees it up. Terrific defensive stop down low by Cassell. The Nuggets are off to a good start to the second half, and they extend their lead to 10. Cassell handling. Anthony challenges. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit. Had to change it up, and it just would not go. With the tomahawk, a spectacular finish. Kenyon out of the crowd. The two's no good.
Martin has continued to be very effective rebounding the basketball at the defensive end. An impressive effort.
Puts it up from downtown. The three doesn't go. Good move by Mobley. Coutinho Mobley finishes strong with two hands. He's 10 seconds showing on the shot clock.
Anthony saw an opening, cut to the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Here's Brand. Brand with the facial. Elton Brand. Fires from downtown. No good from three-point line. They're able to come up with another loose ball.
Every defender on that team looks for the rebound when the shot goes up. That's how they've been able to limit the number of second-chance points they've given up.
Cassell is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot two. First shot is good. Cassell sinks them both. Miller is met by McGetty. Hits from the perimeter.
Smith able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play.
Martin
Defensive
with the foul.
number 6.
That's his fourth
Kenyon
personal,
Martin.
third team
That's his
foul.
fourth personal, team foul, number 3.
Johnson knocks it away. 10 to put it up. Cassell from in close.
Cassell.
Finger rolls good. From in close. Cassell surrounded. No good from the left of the circle.
They tried for an alley-oop, but came away empty-handed. It may have been mistimed a little bit on that play.
Cassell abuses him with the crossover. Jumper doesn't go. Rejected from behind. Smith is not buying. They work it around, trying to... Oh, it's denied. Mobley with the shot. Smith setting it up. Anthony, bothered by Brand, comes up short from the baseline.
Los Angeles continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
Cassell loses him with the crossover. Coutinho Mobley, the two-handed throwdown. Miller picked up by Cassell. Ten on the shot clock. A great steal by Kaman. Cassell with the ball. Johnson returns it to him. The defense not giving it any room. From the paint, Cassell tips off the ball. Can't tip it home.
Another great opportunity to reduce the lead is squandered by poor play around the basket.
Their coach can't be happy about that.
Kaman made a smart defensive play, Marv.
You're right, Czar. Foul was the only way to stop him from scoring.
Shooting
Team
two
foul
for
number 2
Denver.
picked up by the
Johnson.
Clippers. Johnson hits the free throw.
How many fouls is that?
Anthony giving them another possession.
Cassell anticipated that pass. You need to be aware of where he is when you throw that pass. He played, strips it. He pokes it away and takes it from him.
Sets it up. Fires from the perimeter. The Nuggets open up an 11-point advantage. Backing down. Brand with the notion to fire. The basket's good, and he'll try to complete the three-point play at the line.
Number 4, the Nuggets are at the limits. To the line, shooting 1, Elton Brand.
The Clippers able to add one more from the line for a three-point play. What a move! Carmelo Anthony. Mobley being played by Smith. Mobley on the pull-up, comes up empty.
Denver has been extremely effective defensively over the last few possessions.
The other team is having a very difficult time scoring.
Basketball's all about matchups, and right now, Marv, it's not looking good for the defender.
That is a very
Carmelo
difficult
Anthony.
assignment for him.
Anthony getting the job done. That's 3 in a row. His team should keep putting it in his hands. He's their hot shooter right now.
Johnson steals the pass. The Clippers are really struggling today with turnovers.
The passer needs to make sure the intended receiver is open and ready to catch the ball. He's going to try and use his height against his man. Look for him to... Interception! Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Corey Maggette. He won't be denied. Shot clock's at 5. Smith at the buzzer hits the 2. Setting it up on the left. A nice bit of defense there to force that miss.
He was right up on the shooter. His man had to adjust, and that was enough to prevent the basket.
2 minutes to go.
Smith pulling up from downtown, hits it for 3. The Nuggets appear to be the better team and continue to extend their lead. They have the ability to wear down their opponent and are looking to blow this lead wide open. Denied by Johnson. Puts it down with power. Cassell on the left side. Mobley covered by Smith. Mobley from up close
to number 15.
Anthony is whistled for the foul, his second personal. Mobley sinks it from the line. He hits both. Anthony in heavy traffic.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Drains it. Brand is able to answer at the other end.
He heard the call, Marv, and was able to respond. We should be in for a great showdown between these two guys.
Sinks the jumper. Anthony with the answer at the other end. From the low block, able to hit. The Clippers come up with an answer on the offensive end. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
That's a definite mismatch when you compare his offensive ability to his man's ability to defend. That's not a matchup the defense wants to see.
Brand grabs the rebound.
It's getting very physical out there.
Loose ball last touched by the Clippers. The shot clock is off as they play this out. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Five seconds left in the quarter.
Carmelo Anthony.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Nuggets lead by 17. They've dominated so far today and have a commanding lead with 1 quarter remaining.
This has been a solid all-around effort.
Cassell sets it up near the top. At the basket. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Johnson gets it off, comes up with 2. Setting it up. With the emphatic dunk. We have a timeout called by Denver.
Number 6, Kenyon Martin.
It drops.
Dante Jones.
Timeout is
for the Clippers. Into the game for the Denver Nuggets, number 15, Carmelo Anthony, and number 5, J.R. Smith.
Cassell, play by Miller. Miller is not taking care of the ball and is whistled for the out of bounds.
I don't know where he thought he was going.
From underneath.
To number 31, Nene.
Cassell is fouled and it'll be charged to Nene. First one's no good. He's 1 of 2. Martin pulls up. The 2's no good. Nene able to grab another board.
Kaman made a poor effort defensively on that play. He should have fouled him to prevent the easy basket.
Sets it up. From down low.
Nuggets to number 31.
Nene with the foul. That's his second personal, second team foul. Kaman off on the first attempt. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Nene in traffic, hits for 2.
They got him the ball in the low post, and he was able to finish.
Here's Brand.
Mark, let's watch that one again.
Delivery by Miller. Martin with the facial.
Number 24, Andre Miller.
Cassell working from the middle. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Rattles it in. Brings it up court.
Clippers foul to number 42, Elton Brand.
Anthony is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
Number 1.
He gets it to fall. He makes them both. Cassell setting it up. The ball being worked around by Los Angeles. What a move by Mobley.
Defensive foul to number 31.
Gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Mobley hits his first. He hits both. Smith looking to hit, misses the two. The feed by Smith, powers it through. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Kenyon with the setup. The Clippers come up with an answer on the offensive end. Brand denies him from behind. Kenyon setting up down low. Oh, what a play. A nice tip in.
That's what can happen when the defense doesn't box out.
Setting it up on the right. Miller defended by Cassell. Smith from downtown. The three doesn't go. With the facial. Chris Kenyon. The Clippers have not performed well.
They may have waited too long to start their run.
Miller taking a look from the right side. Smith beats him with the crossover. Counted for two.
To help each other out defensively and do a better job of communicating.
And counted. Cassell sets it up near the middle. This is a matchup that definitely puts the defense at a disadvantage.
He's just too good for that defender.
Kenyon moving inside. He makes his third consecutive, and he is starting to feel it.
I go right back to him the next trip down the floor. Let him continue shooting until he starts missing.
He takes it inside. Martin working on his defender. Sends it back. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Smith tries the jumper. Misfires from the perimeter. Advances up court.
Nuggets foul to number 6.
Kenyon is fouled, and it'll be charged to Martin.
Personal team foul. Number
Rims
4.
out.
The Nuggets are at the limit.
Kenyon comes away empty. Timeout is called, and it's taken by Denver.
Chris Anderson.
Gets two from in close.
J.R. Smith.
Launches it from downtown. The three is off the mark. A spectacular
Carmelo
dunk.
Anthony.
And a timeout
for the Clippers.
4 players now subbing in for the Clippers. Brings it up court. He takes the rebound.
They gambled on that play and it did not pay off. It takes a perfect pass to complete an alley-oop. McGinnis playing for the pass.
Great effort on the defensive end.
He managed to disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Miles from point-blank range.
Number 12.
They'll send them to the line.
That's his first personal. Team foul, number 5. They are
It
now
drops.
in the penalty.
Miles makes both free throws. Miller advances the ball. He elevates. The two's no good. Odom with his first rebound of the game. No good from three-point land. Lays it up for 2. From downtown, Anthony with the pressure. Misfires from 3.
That was an impressive defensive play. He made sure the shooter didn't get an open look at a 3.
With the penetration, Miller right at the basket. Odom stopped the offensive player and sent him to the line. That's team foul number 2 on the Clippers. Makes the first.
What's the score? Eye on your man.
2 for 2.
Was ready for the alley-oop, but the pass was off the mark. It was a risky play that did not pay off.
I need a switch. Box.
Misses from the post. Odom with rebound number 2. Lays it in.
Let's get another look at that play.
Richardson swats it away. The Clippers trying to find the open man. Lays it home.
Here's that play one more time.
Anthony tees it up. No good from straight away. Gathered in by Odom. One-hands it.
The Clippers are trying to cut into the lead, but need to watch the clock and play desperation basketball the rest of the way.
Can't get the 3 from downtown.
The other team is really struggling to score.
A stellar defensive effort by Richardson.
In the fourth quarter.
Gets it to fall from the perimeter.
Richardson gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot. McGinnis swipes the pass.
Odom with a good vision.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with those nice passes.
Miller bringing it up court. Stolen by Miles. Quentin Richardson throws it down.
The Clippers haven't given up,
Into the
but
game
still
for
trailed
the Denver
with
Nuggets.
very little time
Number
left in the game.
Dante Jones.
The reach-in committed by Richardson. He commits his first.
That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
Here's Nene. Layup's good. Odom from outside. The three doesn't go. The Clippers not able to respond. Missed the layup. Rebound number 2 by McGinnis. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. A nice steal by Odom.
The Clippers have to hurry on offense and then quickly foul the other team.
Puts down the one-hander. The Clippers are stepping up their play, but there's not much time left to complete the comeback.
It will take an incredible finish to overcome the deficit and get the win.
We're seeing some passing by Denver. "14 seconds showing on the game clock. Clock's at 4.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Able to finger roll.
Jeff McGinnis.
This ball game is over.
The Clippers have been defeated on their home court.
A disheartening loss for their fans who are hoping for a victory.